and welcome. I'm really happy you're here today. Take a moment to relax, breathe slowly, and just listen. Today I want to talk about discipline. But not the kind of discipline that feels hard, strict, or exhausting. I want to talk about a gentle discipline, a discipline that supports you instead of pushing you. For a long time I believed discipline meant forcing myself. Waking up early even when I was tired. Doing things even when I hated them. Being hard on myself when I failed. And because of that, I avoided discipline. I thought it was only for strong people, motivated people, or people who never get tired. But I learned something important. Real discipline is not about control. It is about care. Discipline is choosing small actions that protect your energy, your time, and your future self. A daily routine is not a prison. It is a safe space. It gives structure to your day so your mind can relax. When you don't have a routine, every decision feels heavy. When should I start? What should I do first? Am I doing enough? But with a simple routine, many decisions disappear. You don't think. You follow. This is why discipline actually creates freedom. It frees your mind from chaos. My routine didn't start big. Started with one decision. I decided to show up for myself every day, even in a small way. Some days, discipline looks like waking up on time. Other days, it looks like resting when your body needs it. Both are forms of discipline. A healthy routine respects your limits. It doesn't punish you for being human. One of the biggest mistakes people make is waiting for motivation. But motivation is not reliable. Some days it comes. Some days it disappears. Discipline stays when motivation leaves. This is why discipline must be simple. If your routine is too heavy, you won't follow it. If it is gentle, it becomes part of your life. For me, discipline means starting the day slowly. Drinking water. Breathing. Choosing one important task. It means learning a little every day. Listening. Repeating. Practicing without pressure. Discipline is not about doing more. It's about doing what matters consistently. And the beautiful thing is this. When discipline becomes part of your routine, confidence grows naturally. You start trusting yourself. You start believing that you can keep promises to yourself. In the next part, I will talk about how to build a daily routine step by step, how to stay consistent without burning out, and how discipline can help you grow, especially when learning English and building self-confidence. Stay with me. We're just getting started. Welcome back. I'm really glad you're still here with me. In this part, I want to talk about something very real. How to stay disciplined when life is not easy, when days feel heavy, and when you don't feel strong or motivated. Because discipline is not about perfect days. It is about ordinary days. Many people stop their routine the first time they miss a day. They think, I failed, so what's the point? But discipline doesn't disappear because of one bad day. Real discipline is the ability to come back. Again and again. Some days your routine will be short. Some days it will be messy. Some days you will do less than you planned. And that is normal. The goal is not to be strict. The goal is to be consistent. Consistency means continuing even when things are not ideal. One thing that helped me a lot was changing the way I talk to myself. Instead of saying, I'm lazy, I started saying, I'm learning. Instead of saying, I have no discipline, I said, I'm building discipline. Words matter. Your inner voice can support you or stop you. Discipline grows when you feel safe with yourself. When you know you won't punish yourself for mistakes. Another important part of discipline is knowing your energy. Not every hour of the day is the same. Some moments are good for focus. Some moments are better for rest. A good routine works with your energy, not against it. For example, if you are tired in the evening, don't plan difficult tasks then. Choose something light. Listening to English. Reading a few lines. Reviewing simple words. This is still discipline. Discipline also means protecting your attention. Choosing when to use your phone. Choosing when to rest your mind. Choosing silence sometimes. A daily routine creates small rituals. These rituals tell your brain, it's time to focus, or it's time to rest. And slowly, without forcing yourself, your habits become automatic. This is where discipline becomes peaceful. When learning English, discipline is not about studying for hours. It is about exposure. Listening every day. Hearing the language often. Letting your brain adapt naturally. 10 minutes every day is more powerful than 1 hour once a week. And when you repeat small actions daily, something beautiful happens. You stop doubting yourself. You start trusting the process. Discipline builds confidence quietly. No noise. No pressure. Just progress. In the next and final part, I will talk about how discipline and routine can change the way you see yourself, how they help you build a stable life, and how to stay patient while everything is growing slowly. Stay with me. You're doing better than you think. Welcome to the final part. If you're still here, I want you to know something important. This means you already have discipline inside you. Because discipline is not something you are born with. It is something you practice. In this last part, I want to talk about the long-term impact of discipline and routine, not just on productivity, but on how you see yourself in your life. When you follow a simple routine day after day, you start changing your identity. You stop seeing yourself as someone who starts and stops. You begin to see yourself as someone who continues. This is powerful. Discipline teaches patience. It teaches you to trust slow progress. It reminds you that real change takes time. A daily routine gives you stability when life feels uncertain. When everything around you is changing, your routine stays. It becomes something familiar, something grounding. And this is not about controlling your life. It is about creating a rhythm that supports you. Some days, discipline will look strong. Other days, it will look soft. Both are valid. Discipline can be waking up early, can also be going to bed on time, can be working. It can also be resting. The most important thing is honesty with yourself. When your routine is aligned with your values, it becomes easier to follow. If you value peace, your routine should include calm moments. If you value growth, your routine should include learning. For English learning, discipline means staying connected to the language, listening often, speaking when you can, accepting mistakes without shame. Every time you show up, even for a few minutes, you strengthen your confidence. You prove to yourself that you are capable of commitment. And slowly your routine becomes part of who you are. You no longer ask, should I do this today? You just do it. This is when discipline stops feeling like effort. It becomes natural. So if you are listening to this and feeling behind, tired, or discouraged, remember this. You don't need to change your whole life today. You only need to choose one small action and repeat it tomorrow. Discipline is built in silence, in ordinary days, in small decisions that no one sees. But over time, these small decisions shape your life. Thank you for listening. Thank you for giving yourself this moment. Be patient with yourself. Be consistent, not perfect. And trust that every small step counts. One routine, one day, one calm life.